That's a Wukong top AD.
But what is happening with the top matchup today? Like, Oscarinin is the one playing Warwick and Wukong, while Mirwin is just playing Wakeful.
How does it work when Ambessa ults the Wukong and Wukong W's forward?
It does mean that Mickey takes a couple more auto attacks and a Mystic Shot from Super, but the Gleaming Quill not healing Alvaro up as much as he'd like. He's running the heal in that lane, so if he does take a really bad trade, he should be okay. Jojo getting a bit more damage from that tower shot than he would have liked as well. Mirwin's been able to heal up both through the Doran's shield, but also through the cookies. Or just the pots, actually, so far. As Oscarinin tries to come down to help his jungler. Razork stunned up with the permafrost. He's going to have to flash away. Oscarinin, does he still have the decoy? That clone walks away from Mirwin, steps back to hit him with a crushing blow, and then decoys away.
Yeah, and that's, as you can see, the clone just continue to hit, so Mirwin taking a little bit of a worse trade there, but both junglers still sitting here. Razork trying to be a bit of a nuisance, but I think without the level 6s, you don't win this.
Oh, Elioya flashes. They know Razork doesn't have flash. He's going to dash onto Mirwin, but Razork's already down. Oscar's now in the middle of Elioya and Mirwin. Mirwin flashes away, and Oscar's dead. It's a double for Elioya. Deja vu, I have seen this story before. We just have a little bit more damage at this point in the game on the MF.
I think it's also the fact you can use the clone ultimate on Oscarinin to clear the wave if you really need to try and do it, because Alvaro will be able to stop you and interrupt you before you get to the tower. Sejuani in position pop, and now Razork here to show up as well.
Alvaro goes in, the wave there in time. Now Super flashes forward, Upset cleanses and flashes away. Didn't need the cleanse, but did burn it anyway. And now Super with no flash is jumped up by Razork. Alvaro has a depth charge following him. Flash hook across the wall. The battle dance not used. Alvaro falls, and now it's 2 for 2.
Super thought he had the outplay, was hoping that the flash into the arcane shift would finish the kill, but unfortunately, Upset able to flash away, and now Mirwin actually...
That's public execution here if he does want to go in.
Not going to follow, but yeah, so bot lane going Fnatic's way. This topside matchup not quite working out as you'd hope in Mirwin's favor. He's already got his Eclipse completed. You haven't really got to power through that early level 6 power cycle of Oscarinin because there was so much rotations on the map. And now he's going for a more expensive item. And you do spike pretty hard off a Triforce, but like the big power spike is that level 6, and it feels like you kind of missed that window. And now Mirwin just having the shield off of Eclipse trading and also his W is going to make it a lot more difficult to find those all-in windows as Oscar.
The Zir. Humanoid has forced Jojo down to about half HP. Alvaro's coming across. Humanoid flashes away from the Fate Seal. Jumps onto Mickey as Alvaro went in with the quickness. Mickey doesn't have the flash and is locked up with the Glacial Prison. True Shot Barrage coming down, and it's Super who claims the kill. Humanoid dashing in, thinking he'd catch out Alvaro, who has to flash across the wall. Super falling low to Upset, who doesn't have a flash of his own. Humanoid stunned towards the bottom side, trying to survive, and Elioya has made him meet his maker. Upset's coming across. Razork dashing in here, looking for a little bit more as Jojo and Alvaro are both low. Upset clearing out a control ward, because he doesn't really think he can do much more. As Razork goes back in, Crescent Guard, make it rain across the wall. Razork, well, Alvaro jumps back in. There's the permafrost. Alvaro's dead to the double up. Upset finds him. Oscar almost dead in the top side as well, as Mirwin holds on to the perfect execution and flashes, and then dashes out. Oscar falls.
Oscar falls in top side. Alvaro goes too far in the box. Launch towards Upset.
Oh, Mirwin, that was gorgeous. A public execution to dodge the Emperor's Divide. Elioya comes across the wall. That extra armor, right? So Oscarinin not even having the opportunity to auto here. Alvaro on the chase as well. Oscarinin going to try and survive underneath the tower. Jojo tanks it up first. But with the 6 Void Grubs, this tower will fall pretty sharpish. Cyclone coming out. There's the Fate Seal as well. The Clone going to get the extra knockup, but look at how low Oscar is. And Razork unable to finish off Alvaro as of yet. Now he gets him. It's a double. As Jojo and Alvaro fall, Razork had a flash forward up that Heart Seal on the Sejuani. Fnatic aren't going to fight over this Drake, with the third neutral objective of the game going over to MKOI.
Would be a strong point for Fnatic to play through. But because Movistar KOI have been so accelerated in the sideline through Mirwin, it makes it very difficult to try and play through that. Humanoid also going for these kind of big plays hasn't worked, and then Mickey calls.
Oh, Nautilus Death Fund is eating well. Flash across the wall. Good dredge line. We'll get Mickey out. I guess the Death Fund will have to wait for another day, as he's only died once this game. Oscarinin, 2 whole levels behind, basically. It's like 1 in 8/10. There's a better fraction for that. 4/5. There we go. As Jojo goes in with a Fate Seal from long range. Jojo finds it. Oh, okay. They doubted his Yone on the desk, but Jojo's coming out punching in this game.
It has been spectacular for him, and again, it's a lot of that has been Aoya driving force in the backcourt line, Mickey just being a nuisance here, but also then just having the Mirren being able to solo win at the lane, and now
that shot's going out. I think Mickey was being a little bit more of a nuisance. The quickness used by Alvaro. It's going to be Razok falling first. As Fnatic begin to retreat, they do manage to pick off Jojo, but it's Mickey that gets that kill. MKOI have an extra man right now. Humanoid's back up, does have teleport, but isn't going to dive in towards that top side. Rifthold summoned, and it will be a tier 2 for MKOI.
Yeah, Mirren's did a public execution, so I was a little nervous about what was about to happen. But Fnatic will back away, but this is exactly
what the lead for MKOI. They will get Otacon to their names as well.
Well, Movistar played this so well.
Yeah.
Like, it's great to see.
Their treasure.
This is kind of just dismantling Fnatic.
Yeah.
After the last game, I thought this...
In the last few minutes, so don't give Fnatic the opportunity to get back into the game. We saw Series 1 had a ton of throws in it. We saw even Game 1 had Hydrophobia. Yes!
I love the idea that, like, regular students go to pub quiz. Medical students just all go to someone's house.
Yeah, you should watch House of Scrubs. The Glacial Prison hits onto Razok, and we talked about the risk of defending the mid-tier 1. Well, that's the risk, and now it gets even riskier. The TP comes in from Oscarinin, does get the Cyclone down, looks for the second, but there's no follow-up from the rest of the team. Oscarinin's dead again.
How, like, what are Fnatic going to do? There is zero interaction in this game.
Lose.
Ah, thank you. That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
I kept saying win in
one of his games immediately, but I think he has had a really good impact, and even though he's only 2-2-5, I think the threat that he's provided for the team at all points has been exceptional so far. Now with the Baron MKOI looking to even out this series, 7,500 gold lead. I have seen games thrown from this gold score with Fnatic in them.
I've also seen them from MKOI.
Oh, true. Yeah, true. Okay. Not over till it's over. Aoya trying to put that final nail in the coffin as he does step forward here. Not really any damage. Oscarinin jumps forward and Mi's like, oh, nope. I'll leave the clone there and back away.
Yeah, the problem is, unless you have Humanoid there, Aoya doesn't die.
Yeah.
So with Humanoid elsewhere on the map, Aoya is like, cool, I'm just going to walk in here and do what I want.
Oscarinin level 14 to the level 17 of Mirwin. Jojo 17 as well, as Humanoid's only 15 and a half. Mirwin will be able to take the top in here. There's the Cyclone in onto him. Glacial Prison does go wide. Death Judge there for the follow-up, but with the quickness coming out, they can't get onto the backline. Razok dives in. Jojo's killed Humanoid down towards the bottom side. Mirwin's still alive. Razok eventually will get the kill. A 1-for-1 exchange, but 3 inhibitors going to fall here for Fnatic. I don't think 1-for-1 is enough.
Now Super going to be able to pre-fire now with Aoya going in.
Good dredge line away from Mickey, still caught up with the permafrost. Does not die to the Yone. Grub's pushing in. 3-wave does Baron up minions as well, although Razok was able to deal with one of them. There's a lot of cannons here as Jojo dashes back out. All I know is there's a Horde and Alliance at entrance, so you have to go through the Horde one apparently, and it doesn't show up on your minimap. MKOI have won this game, chat, okay? Crash about the same time. Fnatic unable to deal with mid right now. Here come the minions. A Sun Disc put down. Upset can use the bullet time. Mickey goes in, and they will not kill off Alvaro! Oh my god, it's Majesty in Madrid! As MKOI finally engaged, Fnatic extend into them. Humanoid dives in with the Emperor's Divide, but he still can't kill off Jojo. MKOI, 5 players alive. Oscarinin flashes away and ruins the perfect line. Oscar underneath the fountain will be killed by a true shot barrage as we go all the way to game 3.
Beautiful stuff by MKOI.